The 2024 Polyglot Gathering is brought to you by Glossica.
One, two, three. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another talk. Actually, this is more of an interactive course of Hungarian led by Bozorádi Petra. So, üdvözöljük a magyar órán. Since it's more of an interactive course, and we've agreed not to use Slido here because it's more interactive. So if you have any questions, you can just interact with the presenter during the whole course. Yeah. So have a great time.
1, 2, 3. It works. Okay, can you hear me? This is my very first time I'm giving a lesson in front of a lot of people and speaking into a microphone. So we will see what's happening. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad, and I didn't expect an auditorium, so I'm a bit afraid, a bit frightened or scared or whatever, but we will see. I'm Petra. Thank you very much for introducing me. I'm a linguist in the first place, I think, and I'm also a tutor or teacher of Hungarian. I don't like the word teacher because I don't teach Hungarian. I help people learn Hungarian. I think I started 20 years ago, but I'm not sure about that. It was so long ago that I have no idea. So why you are here? Because you would like to taste little Hungarian, this beautiful and strange language. I think it is a strange language because it is spoken here in Europe, but you might know that it's not a European language. So it's very exotic, and I really love it. So you can ask anytime, and you can ask anytime during the event because I love questions and I love talking about Hungarian and the language and how to acquire it and so on. I will have my little notes because I have memory problems, so they help me a bit what I have to do. Okay, anybody here who knows some Hungarian, like greetings or numbers? Okay, that's okay. So again, anybody knows some Hungarian? Ooh, wow. I have nothing to do here today. I know Hungarian was really popular around and before October last year because of the Polyglot conference in Budapest, and a lot of people started learning Hungarian. Okay, let's see what's happening here today. First, I would like to give you a survival kit, a few phrases that can help you survive in any situation in Hungarian. Really, you will see. But my problem is with survival phrases that those are the phrases you got from your teacher, from a course book, from a phrase book, but they are not your sentences. So after that, I will give you 5 structures or phrases or chunks. Do you know the word chunk? I love it. So I will give you a few chunks or structures, because when you have structures, then you can fill in the missing parts with your own information, with your with relevant data, relevant info, and that's how you can make meaningful communication. I'm a bit in Hungarian hyperventilálok. You know what I mean, but it will go away, I hope. So let's start with the basics of the basics. I won't show you anything because I will just say the first phrase, and then I would like you to listen first and then try to repeat. Okay, but first just listen, please, and you won't see them because that doesn't help. The first one is köszönöm szépen, which is thank you very much. Maybe you have heard that. Let me say that again. Köszönöm szépen. very rounded lips. Köszönöm, köszönöm szépen, köszönöm szépen. Would you give it a try together? Okay, még egyszer. Köszönöm szépen. Oh, wonderful. Very nice pronunciation. Thank you very much. Let's have a look what we had. Köszönöm szépen. You see, you've already said some strange characters, Hungarian vowels and a consonant too. So this O with the two dots is the Ö sound, very rounded. It might be familiar from Turkish, German, and French, and I'm sure a lot of other languages. So it's köszönöm, and the SZ is nothing special. It's just the S sound. We have it in a lot of other languages. The spelling is a bit different, but it's another language, not English. So that's why. And another one was A and E, szépen. It's E. E is the smiling sound. We don't smile a lot. I mean, we Hungarians, but did you know that? Really, that's true. It's not only a stereotype. But we have smiling sound at least. So E is a very wide E, and it looks very similar to the E, but they don't do anything with each other. The E is very different. So E is like this, and you have to drop your jaw a bit, and that's how, and not smiling anymore, and that's how E is happening. E, szépen, szépen. Nagyon jó. Very good. Köszönöm szépen. Next one is a bit more simple, more easier maybe. Nem tudom. Nem tudom. Okay, first me. Nem tudom. I don't know. Nem tudom. Okay, so we can be kind now, köszönöm szépen, and we can refuse all the communication. Nem tudom, go away. Let's try it one more time, okay? Nem tudom. Good. Next one is a hard one, not hard, long one. Elnézést, nem beszélek magyarul. Let's just try the first one. Elnézést. Yeah, Joe dropped, and smiling. Elnézést. Oh, wonderful. Elnézést. Nem beszélek magyarul. Nem beszélek magyarul. Elnézést. Nem beszélek magyarul. As we are getting longer and longer, you are more silent and silent. And there are less and less brave people in the room, but it was wonderful. Let me show you this one. Sorry, that means I'm sorry, I don't speak Hungarian. Elnézést. You can see again this e. Elnézést. Can you hear me? Like I hear myself very strange. Elnézést. We have this sh, I mean S in English, but we pronounce it sh. Elnézést. Elnézést. Nem beszélek magyarul. There is another special character here. This G and Y, magyarul. If you speak Czech or Russian, then it's the palatalized something like the DJ maybe, but this so J is somewhere in between the D and the J sound. The D, sorry, not J. It's not a sound. So D and Y. So between D and Y, it's like in between, it's the gy sound, vagyok, magyarul, magyarul. Okay. When I was teaching beginners, I always said that I wish I could cut my head and just show you which part of my tongue is pressing where. So it's the middle part of your tongue pressing in the middle part of your upper cave, whatever it is called. Okay, so we have our 3 survival phrases, and as I told you, they can help you survive any situation. Let me show you how. So I found this meme. It's not mine. I found it like 15 years ago. Do you know that? Anybody happened to see that before? So what's happening? First, random people telling you something in Hungarian. Very realistic, right? Okay. Do you understand it? Yes, you're a liar. I don't like this part. I don't like this part because there are people who speak very good Hungarian, but in this room, maybe that's true. Do you understand it? No. Is it a question? Yes. Then say, nem tudom. If it's not a question, just say, köszönöm szépen. And what do they do? They go away. Then win. You survived your situation in Hungarian. Or they keep talking. And then you can use, elnézést, nem beszélek magyarul. What's the problem with this? First one is that we won't go away. Hungarians, I mean, it's the same here in Czech. When you say nem mluvím česky, they will happily go on forever, really. So if you say, especially with nice pronunciation, elnézést, nem beszélek magyarul, we will think that you are lying, of course, and we keep talking in Hungarian. But that's not the real problem, right? I mean, we don't want to survive only, but we would like to take part in meaningful communication, meaningful situations. And that's why we will have our 5 sentences or structures that can help you talking about yourselves in Hungarian. First, I will show you my 5 sentences that are about me, of course, and then we will go one by one, and you will have the opportunity to make your sentences, of course. And then at the end, I will give you homework because I'm a teacher. Here are my sentences. Let me just read them out. You don't have to repeat them because you are not Petra. Maybe you are, some of you, but these are my sentences. Don't steal them, please. So, Petra vagyok. Just don't repeat. We will do that. Petra vagyok. I am Petra. Magyar vagyok. Magyar vagyok. I'm Hungarian. Magyar vagyok. Magyarul, angolul és németül beszélek. Surprise, surprise, we will have a sentence about speaking languages. Okay, so beszélek, I speak magyarul, angolul és németül, Hungarian, English and German. Csehül tanulok. Csehül tanulok, I learn Czech. And the last one is a long one. Szeretek olvasni, utazni és nyelveket tanulni. So I like reading, traveling and learning languages. Szeretek olvasni, utazni és nyelveket tanulni. So these will be the sentences or similar sentences that you will be able to make after this workshop, talking about languages and what you like. Okay, sounds good? Köszönöm szépen. Real life situations. Oh, you can already use those stuff. Let's see the first one. So I said, Petra vagyok, and the structure you have here is the vagyok, and of course you can fill it in with your names. So please first just say vagyok. Vagyok. Try to make it hard, so it's not like vagyok or something. Just press your middle part of your tongue. Vagyok, vagyok. Good. Okay, now let's everybody with your names. So Petra vagyok. Még egyszer. Petra vagyok. Okay. Good. Anybody wants to try on their own in front of everybody? Just like in school, okay? And we will see how many people. Not everybody, but. Nagyon jó. Vagyok. And the V is very important especially for the Spanish speakers. The V is it's not bilabial, not with your lips, but your what's that? The tooth and one lip. Okay. Vagyok. Okay. Who else? Nagyon jó. Blanka vagyok. Super. Okay. Good. Who was that? Okay, köszi. Super, köszi. Vagyok. Super, very nice vagyoks. Yeah. I am. So it's the first person form of the verb to be. But we will talk about that at the end, what you can learn from these phrases when your brain analyze them. That's a good question. Thank you very much. So that was with the name. Okay, next one. We are recycling. Vagyok is the same. And magyar vagyok. I have a few nationalities here on the slide, but feel free to use your phones or whatever you have to check your nationality, and I try to help you with the pronunciation. On the left-hand side, you can see European nationalities, and the logic is quite similar to the English one, that we make them from the country names, like magyar, angol, német, cseh, and so on. And on the right-hand side, you can see non-European nationalities, and it's they are usually made by using the country name plus adding an E, like Canadian, kanadai vagyok, indiai, kolumbiai, perui, and so on. Okay. Amerikai. Igen. So, magyar vagyok. What about you? Let's first just together, okay? Just shout out your nationalities. Magyar vagyok. Ooh, a lot of nationalities. Anybody wants to give it a try? Blanka, ugye? Lengyel. What is lengyel? Polish, Super. Vagyok. Igen? Fönt? Nagyon jó. That part, I can't see anything from the cameras, but I try to pick people from there. Igen? Super. Köszönöm szépen. Igen? Belga. Okay. Mexikói. Nagyon jó. Köszönöm szépen. Okay, nice. So you have 2 sentences, right? Third one. Long sentences are coming, right? What languages we speak? I put here 3 languages because I do speak 3 languages. Okay, I speak Czech too, but please don't say all your languages, the 20 or 50 or whatever, 200. Just 1 or 2, okay? So my sentence is magyarul, angolul és németül beszélek. Ugye beszélek, again, we have those strange vowels, e and a, and we even use a lot of them in one word. Beszélek, e. So you have to move your jaw a lot. You were laughing when I made the smiling sound and everything, but when you look silly, then you are doing the great job. I mean, the job you need to do, okay? So we move our everything a lot when speaking Hungarian. So, beszélek, I have some languages here. Again, European ones, but there is no difference actually. You can see that they are similar to the nationalities, of course, because we are not, Hungarian is not completely crazy, so we use the same words, just adding endings because we are obsessed with endings. So, magyarul, angolul, németül, franciául, lengyelül, portugálul, vietnámiul, esperantóul, urduul, and so on. Anybody has one or two language that you want to share with us that you speak? Not very brave. Igen? Beszélek. Very nice pronunciation. Köszönöm szépen. Igen? Aha, kínaiul. In Hungarian we don't have diphthongs, so even if you see 3 vowels next to each other, we pronounce them like full vowels. Kínaiul, kínaiul. Aha. Igen? Okay, köszönöm. Aha, super. Jó, anybody on the right hand side? Right hand side? Nobody. Okay. Okay. Good. Igen? It's not complicated, I think. It is called the vowel harmony. Anybody heard about that? Ooh, I'm impressed. Vowel harmony means that when there are certain vowels in a word, we add a certain ending, and when there are other vowels, then we add another one. It's not very complicated. It's just biology or physics. I'm not sure about these two. I always mix them up. But there are so-called front and back vowels depending on the place of production. And when like magyar, the a is a so-called back vowel. When you make an a, not only in Hungarian, in any languages where they have a or o, then your everything, your tongue and everything is more in the back of your oral cave. And then it's more economical to add an ending that has the same type of vowel because you don't have to move that much. So it's about being more economic or being lazy. We just don't want to move that much the things. Német or cseh are front words because e and e are produced in the front of the oral cave, and that's why we add the ül, which is again a front one. Okay, köszönöm. Thank you very much for the question. I love questions, really. So that was our third sentence. So you are speaking Hungarian. I wanted to do something with you because now with the beszélek one, we have sentences that is the same. I mean, that are valid for everybody in the room. Like angolul beszélek. I think everybody speaks angolul here. So let's give it a try and shout it out. Angolul beszélek. Okay? So first me and then everybody. Angolul beszélek. Még egyszer. Angolul beszélek. Még egyszer. Angolul beszélek. Okay. Good. Oh, and one more. Magyarul beszélek. Oh, that was much better than the English. Was much louder. So good. Okay, még egyszer. What was that? Magyarul. Okay. Magyarul beszélek. And that's true. You are speaking Hungarian. Oh, I'm so happy that you are here with me, really. Next one, tanulok. Again, long lists of languages. Csehül tanulok. Tanulok. Okay, let's have a look at this one too, because we have some moving stuff again. Tanulok. A-U-O. Tanulok. Tanulok. Good. Okay. Jó, and we are recycling. And again, you can please find just one language you are learning, okay? And first, just together, everybody. Okay, what's one language you are learning? Csehül tanulok. Okay, so decide what language you are learning. Okay, do you have it? And let's give it another try. In csehül tanulok. And you? Okay. Anybody wants to give it a try? Nobody on the right. Okay. Igen? Románul. Szuper. Okay. Igen? Nagyon jó. Igen? Szuper. Nagyon jó. Igen? Greek? Görögül. It's the ő, like in köszönöm. Görögül. Szuper. Jó. Igen? Szuper. Köszi. Igen? Perzsául? Szuper. Okay, so you don't have problems with the ö and ő, I can hear. Igen? Franciául. Szuper. Igen? Dánul. Dánul. Szuper. Spanyolul? Szuper. Igen? Ukránul. Nagyon jó. Oh, the right side. Igen? Irish is ír, so írül. Jó, nagyon jó. Igen? Lengyelül tanulok. You are more enthusiastic about learning the languages than speaking them, because you are far more active now. Perfect. We have one sentence left, and that is the szeretek part. I listed 3, but I don't know why. I mean, it's pretty long now. Szeretek olvasni, utazni, és nyelveket tanulni. Olvasni, reading, utazni, traveling, nyelveket tanulni, learning languages. The part that is important now for you is szeretek. Szeretek. Super. I tried to collect a few activities that we might like. I think utazni is good, right? Everybody loves utazni. Oh, let's give it a try together. Szeretek utazni. You like utazni very much, as far as I can hear. Még egyszer. Szeretek utazni. Good. Okay, what else we love? Nyelveket tanulni, learning languages, or magyarul tanulni, learning Hungarian. Olvasni, reading, sétálni, sétálni, walking, gitározni, aludni. I mean, it's good to travel and learning and so on, but I like, szeretek aludni. főzni, és videókat nézni. Let's try again the szeretek utazni, okay? So szeretek utazni. Szuper. Szeretek nyelveket tanulni. Aha. Szeretek nyelveket tanulni. Nagyon jó. Okay, you are louder and louder. I'm happy. Olvasni. Aludni. Aludni, okay. Szeretek aludni. Okay, jó, szuper. Anybody wants to give it a try? What you like? Igen? Utazni. Okay. Igen? Filmeket nézni. Nagyon kreatív. Oké, köszi. Aha, szuper. Aha, sétálni. Sétálni. It's the sh sound. Just looks like a s, but it's not. Sétálni. Aha, aha. Jó, igen.
Szeretek olvasni.
Olvasni. Aha. Igen.
Szeretek utálni, és nyelveket tanulni.
Nagyon jó. Aha, very good. Okay. Yeah, you have really nice pronunciation. Really, I mean, I'm not used to that.
Is the word order of importance before we have the word at the end?
Very good question. Let's see the structures we had. So we had something vagyok, something beszélek, something tanulok, and then szeretek something. And the word order is a tricky one in Hungarian. And usually we have this SOV order, so we have the verb at the end. English is like SVO, right? The subject, verb, and the others, the object, but I call them others. So in Hungarian, we usually have it at the end, but sometimes it can be in the front. But that's a long story. So I told you that you get here structures that you can fill in with your own data, with your own information. Vagyok is a nice one. It means I am. And of course, you can say a lot of things. We said our names, Petra vagyok, our nationalities, magyar vagyok. If I am tired, I can say fáradt vagyok. If I'm hungry, I'm always, so I can always say éhes vagyok. If I am smart, I can say okos vagyok. I tried to find something that is not negative, so, but I couldn't find any. I'm Hungarian, I can't think of anything else. If I'm pretty, I can say szép vagyok. I couldn't put them in a realistic conversation when I can say okos vagyok, I'm smart, or szép vagyok, I'm pretty, but maybe you have to convince somebody, or I don't know. Beszéleken tanulok. They are, of course, not that, you cannot use them that flexible as vagyok, but I put here only languages, again, that is a pity, because then I realized that I could have put here beszélek with somebody, of course, or tanulok somewhere, like I'm learning at home or I'm learning in the office, and so on. And szeretek, we had a few, like olvasni, nyelveket tanulni, utazni. And here I get back to your questions, because as you are experienced language learners, that's great if you learn structures. For me, that's the only way I can learn a language, and then those structures, those phrases or chunks are stored in your brain, and then your brain automatically we'll start to analyze them, we'll start to find rules or some behavior. So as experienced language learners, you have already noticed the word order that these are verbs. I am, I speak, I learn, I like, but the first three were at the end of the sentence or the phrase, and szeretek was at the beginning. And this shows the statistics well, because normally they are at the end or near the end of the sentence. What else you can recognize is, I think, that vagyok, I am, beszélek, I speak, tanulok, I learn, szeretek, I like. So these are all in first person form, so I am doing something. And there is a K at the end of each verb, right? So maybe the first person form, the first person ending, is a K or something. And if you think that, you are not wrong very much. What else? In the last one, szeretek olvasni, nyelveket tanulni, utazni. In English, I like reading, szeretek olvasni. In Hungarian too, we have two verbs, like and read, and you can see that szeretek is I like, so we conjugate that, of course, we conjugate everything. And then we have this ni, olvasni, nyelveket tanulni, utazni. So you can think that, okay, so maybe when there are two verbs, we have to do something with the second one. Igen.
What is the difference between szeretek olvasni or olvasni szeretek?
There is always a 0 point that is called the neutral sentence, when there is no important information, there is nothing in focus. Here is the szeretek olvasni, that's the neutral one. That's hard to decide, but when you know the neutral order of the phrase or the sentence, then you can play with it. And when you say olvasni szeretek, for me, for a Hungarian speaker, that means that olvasni szeretek, és nem videókat nézni. So I like reading and not watching videos, because you moved the olvasni in the front at the beginning, and you put the verb after that, and that means that olvasni is in focus. It's wonderful. I think it's pretty logical, but you have to reach that level to see the logic. Again. If it's not, not always. When we are talking about languages, there's no always and never. But usually, yes. If you want to emphasize it for some reason, then we can add it. Yeah.
Would it go after or before
In the first position. So SOV, so subject first. So én magyar vagyok. Igen. We have only like 2 minutes, and I have to check what's left. No, really, I would like to give you homework. I would like you to write your 5 sentences, your 5 Hungarian sentences, and send them to me or give them to me somehow. If you do that here at the gathering, you can. If you find me, you can give them to me. We can even talk about them. If you can read them out loud. I love that one. Or you can find me on Telegram, but I think you cannot search in groups. But I'm Petra B or something like that in the Polyglot group. Or you can send them to me on social media. You can find me as Easy Hungarian on YouTube website, Facebook and Instagram. I don't really use Facebook and Instagram, but I get the messages and I usually reply them. I'm just not, I don't post very often, but really you can send them to me. If you find me on Telegram and send them to me on Telegram, maybe I can read them out loud, so you have audio to practice Hungarian. Wonderful, right? Köszönöm szépen a figyelmet. Thank you very much for your attention, and learn Hungarian.